sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Today I'm pretty much going to be coming to you guys with a video based on how I transitioned from the major that I was in to the major that I'm in now. So I'm currently a sophomore studying inclusive elementary education, but before I transitioned to this, I was on a pre-med track. So I was studying biomed in hopes to finish my degree and then go to med school. I keep on saying why do I keep on saying but I was planning on going to med school. I really thought that I wanted to, I've always known that I really want to help people and really just share love with people. Not a weird way, but just helping people. That's my main focus, is to help others. So yeah, I thought I wanted to be a doctor. I was going to aim at being a pediatrician doctor. So I was taking chemistry with the lab. I was supposed to be taking bio with the lab the following semester. I was during your freshman year, you have a lot of electives and stuff that you're taking, so they weren't all based on biomed stuff and sciences and things like that. But my chemistry class really showed me that I just wasn't happy. I saw how passionate some people were in that class. Some people were oh my goodness, the different scientists and the different methods and things like that. They were really interested in it, and I believe that's probably what helped them to do so well, or even if they weren't doing well, to really have some type of motivation to want to do well. I was really struggling in my chemistry class. I was putting the most effort into that class. My other classes were A's, no problem, but this class, I found myself having to be at the we have Excel centers at my school. I found myself always having to go to those every day. I kind of saw myself getting kind of sad, because I was wow, am I really gonna have to do this for all 4 years, and then after that I have to go to med school and then do this again? So I knew it wasn't for me, and it kind of just clicked one night when I came from a test that I had in chemistry, and I was just kind of I kind of told Tamara, and I was you know what, I don't know if this is for me. I don't I just couldn't. I picture myself back into that space, and I was just kind of I don't know. And she was very open, and have you been thinking about other things? And I was I always thought it would be cool to be a teacher and stuff like that. So we talked about that for a little bit. I don't know why, but I was so scared. Well, I do know why, because since I've been a little girl, I've always said I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. Since I was since I can remember, I would always remember saying I want to be a doctor. So I was kind of scared to tell my parents and stuff. I remember I think I had texted my boyfriend. I was I don't know if this pre-med stuff is for me, and he was very open and very comforting, oh no, you'll figure it out. And I was I'm thinking of being a teacher, and he was that's great, you could be a principal, you could do so much with that and stuff like that. And my mom too. I ended up talking to her too about it, and it was just a lot, because your parents want the best for you, and they want to see you they always oh, I want you to do better than I did and stuff like that. So that was kind of her initial response. But then she kind of encouraged me too, you can be a huge advocate for children and things like that. So yeah, all my parents, my family, my dad, my siblings, they're very appreciative into the field that I'm in now, which is teaching. Guys, if you guys could count how many times I said seriously. But yeah, my parents have been my family have been very appreciative, have been very accepting of everything, and I'm very excited in the field that I am in now. This video is going to be all over the place, but kind of how I there I go again, how I knew that it was education, because you're kind of okay, how did you just automatically go from wanting to be a doctor to wanting to be a teacher? was because I did get to have elective classes my freshman year, like I said before. And if you're a freshman, you're probably most likely going to have some elective classes that you're going to have. So I recommend that you choose electives that they can be different. Like if you have 3 elective classes, they all don't have to be in the same, science field or writing field or whatever. Try different ones, because then that can really help you figure out what field you want to be in. Because I was taking an education elective my freshman year, and that was my most interesting class. That was my best class by far. I was always happy to be going to that class, very engaged in the material that we were learning. So I kind of knew, and I was like, wow, like I'm really liking this stuff. Like, wow, I don't feel like this in my chemistry class. So it was just that kind of thing. But once I decided that I wanted to change, I was able to actually talk to the professor for the education. Okay guys, my camera, what was my memory card? My memory card was full, so I hope the angle was kind of similar to how it was. But yeah, I don't even know where I left off. Yeah, my professor. So yeah, she was able to help me and direct me into an advisor in the education department. And she, walked me and was like, well, like, why do you want to be a teacher? Because she knew that I was like in a biomed major trying to switch and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Like, as a child, like, learning in school and stuff, it didn't come naturally for me. Like, for me, I really struggled in elementary school. Something very basic as learning how to read. I remember always after school reading with my mom, trying to, get everything figured out. And I just feel like that kind of is like my motivator. Like, I want to be able to work with kids and kind of just help them develop confidence in themselves and know that they can do it. Like, I don't feel like I really had a teacher who was really like there saying, Sandra, you can do it, you got this, I believe in you, and stuff like that. And I want to be a role model for children. In particular, I want to work with children who look like me. I want to be role models to them and show them that, not even the sky is the limit, but you can do anything that you put your mind to, and kind of just be someone that they can look up to. And for all kids, no matter, where they come from, how much money their parents make, what country they were born in, none of that. Like, just them having an equal opportunity, equal education, and stuff like that. So I'm very passionate about that, and that is why I decided to be a teacher. So I think this is going to be probably the end to this video, but I am going to be continuing this like teacher series and just my journey as I transition into like student teaching. That's coming up next year, and I'm very excited about that. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or any type of videos that you guys would want me to do related to like my major, classes that I'm taking, tips, the exam that I'll have to be taking to get my teaching license, stuff like that, leave them below. Also, leave any comments that you guys have for me and Tamara to do, because this is a CurryTwins, y'all, don't forget. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of any videos you guys would like us to do, we do have a list of stuff that we're planning on doing. So I might do a poll, and then you guys can vote on certain stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss a video. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you guys in our next video.
I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it.